Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm debating on if I want to use primer today or if I want to use only my setting spray. I think I want to use only my setting spray today because I'm really loving it. Like McDonald's style. Like, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So that's what we'll do, because I really like how it works when I use just that. And I don't have to wait. I feel like I don't have to wait as long. Good morning. For the primer to set. Because, as usual, I have to be quick. So I'm going to talk a little bit, some quick hooded lid tricks today. Quick tips and tricks if you have hooded lids. Ta-da! It's so good. This setting spray as primer is just so good. Just so good. So I just like to rub it in a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. Alright, so let's get the coverage on first and then we'll talk hooded lids. The thing that everybody always experiences, and you guys that hang out with me all the time, hear me say it. Everybody see this little part that hangs over here? That's having a hooded lid. So I'll be getting an eye lift someday when I'm rich and famous. But the thing is everybody always puts makeup in their crease, and everybody always says, you know, when the makeup the color disappears once I put it on. And that's because of it disappears in the lid. That's what happens. So I'm going to show you, it is so annoying, right, Jen? I'm going to show you 2 easy things that you can do to help with that. And there's lots and lots of different things you can do with hooded lids. But today I'm going to show you 2 techniques. And if you want a more in-depth hooded lid tutorial, send me a private message and I will I have a very in-depth hooded lid tutorial on my page that I did back in February. I think it's time for a new one, but I will tag you in it so you can see it, or I'll send it to you in a message. So my first thing that I do, and I'll show you, this is BB cream. I like to do just BB cream in the summer because you know how your skin can get in the summer. And I have dark sun damage discoloration. It's a lot. Oh, I'm wearing the black shirt. It's going to totally wash me out. That always happens. I forgot about that. So, see the difference? Isn't that crazy? I have dark discoloration here, sun damage, and I don't see anything. Is the video active? The video is active, but Facebook has been kind of funky junky lately, and sometimes people can't see lives. I don't know what's going on, but you can definitely always catch the playback works for sure. So I don't know what's happening. So I have dark sun damaged spots, and the BB cream does a lot to help color correct that. I just got a chemical peel, so it actually is a lot more toned down and muted, but you can see right there. So it you know, puts a little Snapchat filter on my face. And I'm just going to get my foundation going, and then I will show you a few hooded lid tips and tricks. Margaret, you could try backing out and getting back in, but it just might not work. You might just have to catch the playback. Sorry. Facebook is funky sometimes. Morning, Erica. So on top of this, I'm just going to do a little loose powder foundation. Actually, you know what I did completely by mistake? Bonus tip time. Completely by mistake the other day, I did setting powder on my top of my BB cream before I did the loose powder, and it worked really well. So I'm going to recreate my happy accident right now and just put a little bit of setting powder on top of my BB cream first. So the first tip that I'll show you once I get my foundation on for hooded lids is I do All right, catch the replay, Margaret. Thank you. Sometimes if you watch the video through the notifications, it won't let you see. But if you go to the actual... Oh, yeah, I've had that happen, too. Good tip, Erica. I mean, Megan. I'm seeing Erica say good morning. And then, thank you, Megan. All right. So the first thing that I do to kind of disguise the hooded lids that I'll show you once I get this coverage on is I take a cream shadow completely in a nude color, and I do a base from my lid to lash, lid to brow, the whole entire thing. And that creates like a flat sort of, you know, it kind of downplays where you get the shadow in here with the hooded lids. So I'll show you that. Let's get all this on. And that really, like, first of all, the cream shadow gives a good base for anything. It almost acts as a primer for any color you put on to adhere to after that. But it also just kind of, you know, disguises the hooded lid here. I'll say good morning, but it's 11:04 p.m. Oh my goodness, are you in like New Zealand? Oh, it worked. Oh good, I'm glad it worked, Margaret. Hi, Cecilia. The other thing is why it's important to do some type of primer when you have hooded lids is most people that have hooded lids experience a good amount of oiliness, or they say like I have watery eyes sometimes, but it's not really the eyes. Like they kind of can't describe it, you know what I mean? And that's because when you have hooded lids, this skin and this skin is constantly rubbing against each other. So it's stimulating your skin, and when your skin is stimulated like that, it can produce oil. So that's why you feel like you have oily lids when you have hooded lids. So putting a primer on there, and I like to use our Splurge shadows as a primer because they're a cream to powder finish and they're smudge proof. So once everything dries and primes, it's going to reduce the amount of oil that's produced on your lids from the like little hangover part that rubs against the other part of your lids. So it's a really good way to sort of, you know, set everything first. New to your videos, love your personality. Oh, thanks for joining, Hillary. Thank you. So it's a good way to just sort of like combat the oil production, and you'll notice, you know, I mean, all unique stuff that I use, I love because everything is super smudge proof. But if you're not using anything unique, or if you're using something that's not smudge proof, it's gonna like lessen that, you know, if you get a primer on there first. This video is so helpful. Oh, thank you. And, you know, if you know somebody who has hooded lids, tag them, share the video. So, you know, I know those of us who have hooded lids, the struggle is real, you guys. And then I'm going to, after I show you the priming part of it, I'll show you how to just, like, work the crease so that when you open your eyes, the color doesn't disappear. Because isn't that, like, the biggest letdown? Translucent setting powder over the eye primer as well. That's a great idea. Isn't it the biggest letdown when you like spend your time like putting together like an eye look, and then like you open your eyes and you're like, it's gone. Like there's nothing there. It's so sad. Like you want the color to pop. So if you're new to my videos, or if you're just joining, my name's Robin. I'm a unique presenter. I'm just doing a little makeup routine here, but I'm just showing everybody a couple of tips and tricks to work around hooded lids if you have hooded eyelids, because it's definitely a challenge. And once you learn to work with it, it makes it so much more enjoyable to do makeup, because I would be like looking at people and be like, why can't I get my makeup to look like that? Why? I'm trying, I'm copying everything they do, and then I discovered it's because everything disappears into that little hooded lid. So, bonus tip, blending bud, setting spray. Spray the bud, set the concealer for a really good highlight, right? After putting all that work into a look and then it's disappointing, you open your eyes and it disappears. It's sad. I'm definitely messaging you for more help with hooded eyes. Absolutely. I have a lot of little tricks up my sleeve. We're just going with 2 of them today. But also, yeah, I can send you, like, I have them a little more of an in-depth one. Hooded lid tutorial. I can send you. Or you can ask me any questions you like. And all of the products that you see me using, you can get on my website, which is wickedprettylashes.com. Or if you see something you want to grab, just message me, and I can take care of all the ordering for you. Make it easy peasy, lemon squeezy, as we say. I'm going to do a little bronzer for a little contour, and then we'll get to the hooded lid stuff. All right. This is our beachfront bronzer. I love it. You got a shimmer side and a matte side. I kind of blend the 2 together. And I just go right in that little contour area that where your cheekbone sucks in. Yeah, send me a message, Jenny, so I can answer any of your questions and I can send you the video. So you can get any of these products at my website, like I said, and always feel free to share my video so we can help everybody in the hooded lid community. And it does help me grow my business. So a little bit of contour down the sides, right there. Just, you know, a little more just structured look. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Just a little something, something. All right, so here we go. You guys ready? Show me some hearts if you're ready to get with this hooded lid game right now. Show me some hearts if you're ready. And I'm going to get my color ready. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. All right, where is my color Victorious? I got this cool little thing too. This is a dry makeup brush cleaner. I got this at Primark for like $2. Primark is like the bomb, you guys. So this is like meant to, if you're not like, you're just trying to get excess color off your brush. Like you're not actually like obviously you want to clean them. But this is like if you want to add another color, like you use the brush for another color and there's like leftover color from another color you used, you can just wipe it on this and it gets off all the excess color. I love it. And then this little spongy part comes out. You just clean this out and you're good to go. All right, so this is my cream shadow brush. This is the perfect brush for applying our cream shadows. It works amazing. It's much more like thick and dense like a paintbrush. And this is cream shadow in the color Victoria. So this is a completely nude color. So I'll show you. I'll put it on one so you can see the difference. Now you see the kind of darkness and kind of where this hangs over. Now this is going to just give us a good start to prime first to help with the oil production during the day, but it's just going to disguise things just a little bit. Disguise that hood. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. So you can see this is like a perfect nude color. This is good for doing cut crease. And you guys, if you're watching this and you have hooded lids, I know if you've attempted a cut crease with hooded lids, it's tough. I know. I've tried it. I'm still working on it. So we're just putting this over the whole, and it also helps like I need to get my eyebrows done. So I'll go right up to the edge there. So I'm just kind of like concealing where I need to get my eyebrows done too. It really helps with that. So the fact that it's a nude color is like perfect for being a base, but it's enough of a color that watch when I'm done. Are you guys ready for it? You guys ready to see? It's gonna like take away a little bit of the hood. See how much more open that looks than this one? Give me some thumbs up if you see it. Do you see it before I put it on the other side? So much more open than this side, right? Ready? Look at this eye. Look at this eye. Like you almost don't see that like extra little hanging down, right? It's great. It's like the easiest tip to work with. And this and the next step that I'm going to show you to work with the crease makes it's just like such an easy way to do a full eye look that looks really polished and finished. So we're going to put this over the whole entire lid. Remember, lid to lash. And I'm even going to go right up to my little errant eyebrow hairs there and cover them up a little bit. And like I said, this is a cream to powder finish, so it's going to dry to a powder. It's going to be sun smudge proof, and it's going to act as a primer. It's going to act to help control a little bit of the oil production that happens when the top lid rubs against the bottom lid. So now look, see how much more open that looks. Great, right? So Victorious Cream Shadow, perfect nude color, covers, disguises, flattens out the hooded lids. So next we're going to talk about the crease. Oh, Rachel's here.
Mommy.
Rachel's here.
Rachel's here.
Rachel's here.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about the crease now. So I'm going to show you what happens when I know you all go through first. I'm going to take palette 4, and I'm going to take the color Arrogant. I'm going to do a little bit Arrogant and Brave together. And I'm going to do what everybody normally does when they do their crease, right? You go right into here, and you put your color in your crease, and you're like, oh, look at that. Oh, look at that pretty eye color that I'm doing right now. Oh, isn't that lovely? And then you open your eye, and you're like, what the hey? Where did that go? I don't see anything. This is a hot mess. Watch, I'm going to help you fix it. So, you can do this with a crease brush. Right now I'm going to do it with kind of like a fluffy eye brush. Just because of the look I'm trying to do, just like with this little... Eva and I are watching you. She's intrigued. Alright, so fluffy brush. I'm going to take a little bit of Arrogant, a little bit of Brave together. I'm going to tap, tap, tap. Now, right here, this is my brow bone. What you need to do when you have a hooded lid is make your own crease. Like, this is do-it-yourself style, right? Make your own crease because you need to go above it in order for it to be seen. Because you see I put color there, but it's gone. You can't see it, right? We need to make our own. Go higher above. I aim for where, like, that point of my brow bone is, and I keep my eyes open when I apply it, right? Because that way I'm going to see exactly where the color's going to land. I'm going to hold my brush way down at the end for more control, and I'm going to just fluff right in there. Higher than you think you would normally apply your makeup. Don't be afraid to do it. I know you're like, oh my God, I can't put my makeup that high, but you got to do it. You got to do it. If you want to work with those hooded lids, you got to do it. Now watch the difference when I take this away. See the difference? Now I have that whole sort of gradient eye look coming back out, like a full eye look. Do we like? Thumbs up and hearts, do we like? And then you can kind of fluff it out and blend it out. And you can do this with any colors. I'm just picking like some quick, like, neutral colors to do this. If you know somebody with hooded lids, tag them. Tag and share so everybody can learn. Right? So we're going to do the other eye now. Watch, I'll do the don't first, and you can see the difference. I'll take this crease brush back, and I'll go in the regular crease. Morning, Carmen! So we'll do that's my natural crease, where I'm putting this right now. That's my natural crease. You see the color, right? But watch, when I open my eyes, it's gone. See the difference? You see that I put color there. You see that it's there, right? See that it's there. And then there you go. Like, look at the difference between this and the difference between this. No color, color. So we'll do it the right way. Well, or the hooded lid way. The hooded lid method. Robin Dillon's hooded lid method. And we go way above, up top. And obviously, if you're doing different looks, so just skip putting the shadow in the crease at all. Yeah, I mean, it's going to end up in your natural crease if you do it like this, right? I mean, it's a little bit's going to end up there. But like anything like that you go right in there with, it's just going to disappear. So you want to focus with the bolder brighter colors on your lid, and then, you know, you can have more sort of real estate to pull up with the crease. And then the last sort of final trick that I do, bonus tip again, I take my my blending bud, and everything about hooded lids is making it like open up and come back, right? So this sort of makes that rainbow to come down. But if I just give a quick swipe away towards, go right and line up with the corner of my brow there. There again, look how much more open that looks. See the difference? Oh, and I just thought of one more. I'll give you one more bonus tip, and then we'll finish with mascara. So my last bonus tip is shimmers are great. A lot of people love to do shimmers. I'm like not completely a shimmer person. I do like it when I do it right. I like both shimmer and mattes, but if you have hooded lids and you're really trying to kind of work around them, you don't want to put any shimmer shadows in the crease, because that's going to attract the light to it, and that's going to make it appear more than it is. So in order to kind of pull away from that, you want to use shimmer only to highlight. So only up here in the point of the brow, and then in the inner corners here.
Mommy, Rachel got me a donut.
Rachel got you a donut?
I'm just kidding, a muffin.
A muffin?
Yeah.
She's such a good cousin to you.
Yeah.
Why does that mean I lose?
Yeah, because Rachel got me a muffin.
That means I lose?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to just take the Color Curious in our loose mineral pigments. If you don't have our loose mineral pigments, you've got to get on it now. There's a special on them, and it's only available to July 31st, and then all these little cute little things are retiring, and they are so amazing. So this is the Color Curious. It's a very light, bright, kind of a yellow base, kind of an ivory base, but it is a shimmer. I use my concealer brush to do this, so I get a little bit of a cream with it, and I go right in the top of my brow bone. So I'm getting a little shimmer there, right in the point of the brow. And then in the inner corners of the eyes. So that way all the highlight is away from the lid. So all the light, all the, you know, attention, all the reflection is being pulled away from the lid. Do we like this? Do you guys find this helpful? We have some new tips we're going to try. Put this in here. And then we'll be, if you find this helpful, hit that share button, because we know the struggle is real with this, right? I mean, we do. I mean, such a, like, cliche thing to say, but it's true. Like, it's so true. So true. Alright, so that is Curious. I stocked up on Curious. I have like 6 of Curious because I don't want to not have it anymore now that I can't reorder them. So there's so many different colors. There's mattes and shimmers. And there's a special on them this month. So if you want to grab some of those, let me know. That Victoria's Splurge shadow that I showed you, there's a special on these where you can get a 3-pack at a special price. And there's a gorgeous new color called Unapologetic that just came out. Love it. So I'm just going to do a little blending there. But you definitely want to grab that Victorious if you want to kind of recreate and this and try these little tips out. It's a huge, huge, huge difference. I missed the hooded eye apply. I watched the playback. Get that playback, girl. And like I said, any of these products you can get on my website, which is wickedprettylashes.com, or you can just message me. I can take care of it for you. I actually have a bulk order about to go in tomorrow, so I can add you to it. Do all the work for you. Make it easy peasy. And if you have questions, more questions about hooded lids, let me know, and I can tag you in my more in-depth hooded lid tutorial that I did. And you can get some more tips and tricks. This is just brow gel. I just use this to kind of like fill in a little bit and keep them in place. As you can see, I have like more than enough brow to go around. If I could share, I would. But you know, you don't have to do these colors. Play with these colors. Like this is a good sort of just like neutral everyday look, but play around with the colors. Like I left Victorious on the lid. You could put a different color on the lid and it'll adhere to it and it'll like act as a primer and it'll stay there. Sandra, send me a message, send me a private message, and then I'll tag you it. What color is your brow gel? My brow gel is in medium. Anybody who wants the in-depth hooded lid tutorial, send me a private message and I will send it to you. That way I can that way I'll know everybody who wants it and I won't forget anybody. All right, so we're going to do a little, we're going to finish up the look now. Do a little blush. This is the color Sophisticated. I love this color. It's like my go-to blush color. I like things that have kind of orangey tints to them. This is like a pretty apricot coral kind of color. And then I'll add a little bit of highlight. This is my Benevolent Luminizer. In a stick. I just add that on and blend it in. And then I also will add a little just to, in my eye a little bit. Not a lot, baby girl, just a little bit. And then I'm going to finish up with our new Epic Mascara that releases on August 1st. Only presenters can get it right now. But it releases on August 1st. So if you want to grab that too, let me know. I'll put you on my pre-order. Today's my last day for my pre-order. And I'm going to order it for everybody who wants it and get it all out for you. What color brow gel do you recommend for Strawberry Blonde? I would do light. The brow gel comes in light, medium, and dark. I would do light. Even the medium's pretty light, but I would do light. Alright, so we get a little highlighter. So I'm going to show you guys Epic Mascara now. This is it. You guys might be familiar with our 3D mascara, which has been out for a long time now. It's seriously amazing. Oh, I forgot to exfoliate my lips. I do this every time, and then I get to the end, and I like to do it at the beginning. Coconut oil and sugar and shea butter. Best thing ever. Because I have chronically dry lips. Alright, so you guys are probably familiar. Oops! Get familiar with our 3D mascara, the Fibers. It's a two-step. It's amazing. Two-step mascara, gel, fiber, gel. Well, now we have a one-step mascara. I feel like that just needs a little more blending. It's good. One step. One step. 2 coats of this. You won't believe what you get with just 2 coats of this and not even doing the Fibers. The other day I did this and the Fibers and it was like, whoa. I posted a picture of it. If you scroll back on my page, you'll see it. So, really quick, I've like just loved the idea that we came out with a one-step mascara, because sometimes I just want to like throw a little on and go out the door. And any other drugstore or high-end brand that I've tried, and I think especially because of my hooded lids, it just runs and is smudged, and I have raccoon eyes within a half an hour. I think because of like the excess oil production. But the smudge proof of this is just so amazing. So if there's a day that I just want to throw a little on and not go through the 2 steps, this is like perfect. And I know I won't experience any smudging. Look at that already. That's just 1 coat. Pretty good, huh? So we'll go the other side and I'll do 2 coats. And then it's time for me to head off to work. So, like I said, anybody who wants to see that more in-depth hooded lid tutorial, send me a private message. I'll get to it by the end of the day, I promise. I'm off to work and I work a double today, so it's a long day. But I will absolutely get to it, get to you before the end of the day. I did it in like February, so if you feel like Facebook stalking me and like scrolling back through my page and seeing all my videos and trying to get back to February when I did it, you can totally do that too. I don't mind if you Facebook stalk my page. There's some funny videos on there. Alright, so I'm just going to go back and do a second coat. Oops. Oh, I'll show you a little tip for when that happens. I pretty much do that every time I put my mascara on. If you get a little tip of mascara on your eyelid when you're putting your mascara on, leave it alone. Don't touch it. Let it dry. And then I'll show you what to do. You guys see this? What do we think of this mascara, you guys? Isn't this nuts? The length gives you length, volume, and curl. I have not curled my eyelashes. And believe it or not, despite the curls on the top of my head, my eyelashes do not curl. Like, they just don't. Alright. There we go. Wow. I'll give you a little bonus tip too. I didn't really take the time to think about it when I did this, but for hooded lids, you know, we talked about everything's like pulling up and out. If you really concentrate on applying mascara so that you're going shortest to longest, like sort of fanning out, you're doing more of that sort of effect of pulling everything up and out. I always have this one little lash down here that like wants to run away and start its own lash army. But see the difference there too of how it opens it up a little more over this one to make the length more on the outer edges. Sort of fan out. And don't be afraid to like play around with how you hold the wand. You can hold it horizontal, you can hold it vertical, you can do whatevs. You can do whatevs. Easy peasy, Chuck E. Cheesy. Speaking of Chuck E. Cheese, the Chuck E. Cheese near my house just closed. It's like a sad, sad day. It's like completely the end of an era. I gotta get my brushes back out to show you this. So we have that little spot right there where I got mascara. So I let it dry. I'm gonna take my lash comb brush and I'm just gonna flick it away. And then it doesn't take away any of my makeup that's underneath. I'm just gonna flick it off. Gone. All gone. How's that? How's that for easy? Not so scary, this makeup stuff, is it? Alright, last step. Rachel, did you put him in a trance out there? He's pretty quiet. He's in a donut trance. Alright, last step, lips. I have my Hottie Lip Plumper. I'm doing all my makeup except mascara and waiting for the delivery. Alright. I'm just rubbing that lip scrub. I'm going to put on my Hottie Lip Plumper. Unfortunately, can't get this anymore. This is like a special limited edition. This is why you got to follow me, guys. When we put out this special limited edition stuff, you can grab it. Because I'll let you know. And lip color, I'm going to do... Uh-oh. What are you doing, boo-boo? Oh. I'm going to do Upper Class. It's a really kind of mauve-y nude. I really like it. And that's it. We're done. I hope they bring it back again, too. we're done. We're ready to face the day. This is going to be a long day. This is my double. Actually going to take a little bit of setting powder and put it on my lips. And that's going to set the color. So, anything you see that you saw me use today, you can get on my website, which is wickedprettylashes.com, except this little, like, dry makeup brush that I showed you. I got this at Primark, like, so cheap. It's amazing. Thank you, Pamela. And if you want to get on my pre-order list for Epic, let me know. Today's the day. Send me a message. If you want me to send you the in-depth hooded lid tutorial, send me a message too. Just send me all the messages. Just send me all the messages and do all the shares and do all the things. And hope I gave you a few little tips and tricks if you have hooded lids that make it a lot easier for you to do your makeup and make it a lot more enjoyable, so you don't get that, you know, that hooded lid let down when you apply and all the color disappears. All right, everybody have a great day. See you all soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.